Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today we're diving into one of the strangest corners of internet culture, the so-called Oliver Tree death conspiracy. If you've spent any time online, you might have stumbled across rumors suggesting this beloved musician passed away. But what's the real story? Stick with me as we separate fact from fiction, explore how these rumors spread, and uncover the truth about one of music's most eccentric and fascinating personalities. Before we tackle the conspiracy, let's meet the man himself. Oliver Tree Nickel, known simply as Oliver Tree, is an American singer, songwriter, and performance artist, born in 1993 in Santa Cruz, California. With his signature bowl haircut, oversized clothing, and absurdist humor, he's built a reputation as one of the most unpredictable figures in modern music. His blend of satire, viral antics, and genuine talent has earned him millions of devoted fans worldwide who never quite know what he'll do next. Oliver's journey to stardom was anything but ordinary. He gained early attention through SoundCloud and viral videos, blending alternative pop with comedic chaos. His 2018 single, Hurt, exploded online, showcasing both his musical chops and his offbeat visual style. By the time he released his debut album, Ugly is Beautiful, in 2020, he'd cultivated a fiercely loyal following. His music videos became spectacles, mixing genuine artistry with deliberately ridiculous concepts that kept audiences guessing about where the joke ended. What makes Oliver Tree truly unique is his commitment to performance art. He's not just a musician, he's a character constantly blurring the line between sincerity and satire. He's faked retirements, staged elaborate stunts, and even announced fictional projects, only to subvert expectations. This playful relationship with truth is central to understanding the conspiracy we're discussing today. Oliver has always treated his public persona as a canvas, and that approach would eventually fuel one of his wildest rumors. So, where did the death conspiracy begin? Like many internet rumors, it started small. Fans noticed periods where Oliver seemed to vanish from social media. Combined with his history of staging fake retirements and dramatic announcements, speculation began to grow. Some users posted cryptic messages, others shared misleading screenshots, and soon the question spread across forums and comment sections. Had something happened to Oliver Tree? The seeds of misinformation were planted, ready to grow into something much larger. This is where things get fascinating from an educational standpoint. Death hoaxes are surprisingly common in celebrity culture, and they thrive on a perfect storm of factors. Sudden absences, ambiguous statements, and the lightning speed of social media all combine to create confusion. When someone posts a sensational claim, algorithms often amplify it because shocking content drives engagement. Before long, a baseless rumor can reach millions, with very few people stopping to verify whether any of it is actually true. Oliver Tree himself poured fuel on the fire. Known for his trolling, he frequently made statements designed to confuse and amuse. He announced he was quitting music multiple times, only to return with new projects. He played characters in interviews and posted bizarre content that left fans questioning reality. This deliberate ambiguity, while entertaining, made it nearly impossible for casual observers to distinguish genuine news from elaborate jokes, creating the perfect environment for conspiracy theories to flourish unchecked. One pivotal moment was Oliver's dramatic announcement that he was retiring from music after Ugly is Beautiful. He framed it as the end of his career, telling fans this would be his final project. Naturally, people took this seriously, but true to form, Oliver returned not long after with new music and renewed energy. This pattern of declaring endings only to reappear taught fans to question everything, but it also blurred the lines when real concerns arose. When you combine repeated fake retirements, mysterious social media silences, and his theatrical personality, it's easy to see how some people leapt to dramatic conclusions. The human brain loves patterns in stories, especially dramatic ones. A few coincidental absences became, in the minds of some, evidence of something sinister. This is a classic example of how conspiracies form. Scattered, unrelated details get woven together into a narrative that feels compelling but lacks any real foundation in fact. Let's pause to appreciate how technology shapes these stories. Search engines and social platforms respond to what people are curious about. When enough users search terms like Oliver Tree death, autocomplete suggestions and related results began appearing, making the rumor seem more legitimate than it was. This creates a feedback loop. Curiosity generates searches, searches generate suggestions, and suggestions generate more curiosity. The conspiracy essentially fed itself, growing larger without any actual event ever taking place. Now for the most important part of this video. Let me be absolutely clear. Oliver Tree is alive and well. The death conspiracy is entirely false. There is no credible evidence, no official reports, and no legitimate news confirming any such tragedy. Oliver has continued making music, touring, and engaging with fans long after these rumors began circulating. The entire conspiracy is a product of internet confusion, his own playful trolling, and the rapid spread of unverified information online. The strongest proof against the conspiracy is Oliver's ongoing active career. Following his supposed retirement and the death rumors, he released collaborations, new albums, and ambitious projects. He embarked on tours, performed at festivals, and remained a vibrant presence across social media platforms. An artist who has passed away cannot drop new tracks or appear live before thousands of fans. His thriving body of work speaks for itself and definitively puts the conspiracy to rest. Here's an interesting question. Why do so many people fall for celebrity death hoaxes? Psychologists point to several factors. We're naturally drawn to dramatic emotional news. We tend to trust information that's shared by others, assuming someone must have verified it. And in our fast-paced digital world, we often react before we research. Understanding these tendencies helps us become more thoughtful media consumers, capable of recognizing when a story deserves skepticism rather than instant belief. This brings us to a valuable lesson. Whenever you encounter shocking news, especially about a public figure, take a moment to verify it. Check reputable news sources, official social media accounts, and trusted outlets. If a major event truly occurred, credible publications would report it. A single viral post or vague rumor isn't enough. Developing this habit protects you from misinformation and helps stop the spread of falsehoods that can cause real confusion and harm. Despite all the chaos, Oliver Tree maintains a genuine and affectionate relationship with his audience. His trolling, while sometimes confusing, comes from a place of creativity and connection. Fans appreciate his willingness to break conventions and challenge expectations. He treats his art as an interactive experience, inviting people into his absurd world. This bond is part of why rumors spread so easily. Passionate fans care deeply, and that emotional investment makes any hint of bad news spread fast. The Oliver Tree conspiracy offers more than entertainment. It's a teaching moment about digital literacy. In an age where anyone can publish anything instantly, our ability to think critically matters more than ever. We must question sources, recognize emotional manipulation, and resist the urge to share before verifying. These skills aren't just useful for celebrity gossip. They protect us in matters of health, politics, and personal safety. Becoming a discerning reader is one of today's most essential abilities. There's something almost philosophical about Oliver's approach. Throughout history, artists have played the role of trickster, challenging audiences to question what's real. Oliver embraces this tradition with modern tools, using the internet as his stage. While his antics occasionally backfire into confusing rumors, they also spark conversations about authenticity, performance, and truth in the digital age. He reminds us that not everything online is meant to be taken literally, and that ambiguity itself can be a form of art. Today, Oliver Tree continues to evolve as an artist, surprising fans with each new release, and never settling into predictability. The death conspiracy, like many internet myths, will likely fade as people recognize its falsehood. Yet it remains a fascinating case study in how rumors are born and spread. Oliver's story encourages us to enjoy the creativity of artists while staying grounded in reality, appreciating the performance without losing sight of what's actually true. So what really happened with the Oliver Tree death conspiracy? Quite simply, nothing tragic at all. It was a perfect storm of his theatrical personality, viral misinformation, and the human love of dramatic stories. Oliver is alive, thriving, and continuing to create boundary-pushing art. The conspiracy teaches us valuable lessons about media literacy, critical thinking, and the responsibility we all share in how information travels across the internet in our connected world. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through one of the internet's most curious rumors. I hope you found it both entertaining and educational. Remember to always verify before you believe, and to appreciate artists like Oliver Tree for the creative chaos they bring to our world. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep thinking critically.